I'm Laura Kyle in Kuala Lumpur. The top stories here on Al Jazeera. An explosion has rocked the centre of Afghanistan's capital, Kabul. The bomb was in a Toyota Land Cruiser and went off near the US Embassy, killing several people. It happened as President Hamid Karzai was about to speak at a national conference on corruption. It also came after the United States top military commander warned of an increased threat from Taliban and al-Qaeda forces working together. Well, Admiral Mike Mullen's comments came during a visit to Kabul. Mullen's there ahead of the arrival of the first of 30,000 extra US troops being deployed to Afghanistan. He also called on the government in Islamabad to do more against groups taking refuge on Pakistani soil. Police in Iraq say 3 car bombs have killed several people in Baghdad and wounded more than a dozen others. The attacks happened just outside the Green Zone. One explosion went off near the Iranian embassy, whilst another blast was near the Iraqi Foreign Ministry. A UK court has reportedly issued, then retracted, an arrest warrant for the Israeli opposition leader, LIVNI. Britain's Guardian newspaper says lawyers acting for Palestinian groups were granted the warrant over alleged war crimes committed during Israel's war on Gaza earlier this year, when LIVNI was foreign minister. The warrant was withdrawn when it became clear she was not in the UK. British Prime Minister Gordon Brown is set to go to the Copenhagen climate conference earlier than planned to try to salvage the talks. On Monday, negotiations came to a standstill for several hours after African nations staged a walkout. They said the Kyoto Protocol that imposes legally binding emissions cuts on developed countries is being sidelined. Talks resumed after their concerns were addressed. The US government is set to announce that it will acquire a rural prison in the state of Illinois to house inmates currently being held in Guantanamo Bay. The near-empty prison in the rural town of Thompson has been at the centre of speculation for weeks as the White House finalises its plans to close the Guantanamo detention centre. It's thought up to 100 detainees could be transferred to Thompson. For all the latest updates, you can, as ever, log on to our website. The address is aljazeera.net/English.